Alex Neil, another home win. What was the most pleasing aspect of it for you?
I thought it was an open game. I expected an open game. I said that in the press conference yesterday when I was talking about how the match would go. Obviously, I knew their style was going to be considerably different from the past. I thought both teams played well in spells in the first half and had their chances, but I was confident that we would have enough quality to basically score more goals than them, and that's proved to be the case.
I've heard you talk a lot about fine margins this season, and I think within a minute of Birmingham hitting the bar at 0-0, Cameron Jerome scores, and that was such a big minute in the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and I think certainly for maybe a 6 week, certainly 2 month period, we found ourselves on the other side of that. I mean, there was a lot of opportunities we had, and then teams would break up and score. But as I said to you, I think certainly looking at performances in recent weeks and results as well, I think that things have certainly shifted, and I think we're getting a little break of the ball at times, but not like that. I think we're working extremely hard. I thought the performance today, I thought we merited our win, although I thought Birmingham had some good chances. Equally, I thought we had more. I mean, I think the second half we had some real gilt-edged opportunities where we could have put the game to bed, and through good goalkeeping or good defending from them. Then obviously we didn't add to our tally, which we're disappointed in.
Yeah, I think Birmingham will say they hit their woodwork twice and will feel unlucky. But you're right, you actually could have won that game more comfortably, couldn't you? And maybe should have done.
Yeah, I think it could have ended something like 6-3 or something like that. I mean, it was one of the games, but as I say, my team's, I don't try and set my team up not to lose. I try and set my team up to win. And ultimately what happens with that is if you play well, you do win. If you don't play well, a lot of times you lose because you're being attacking and aggressive and committing men forward. So, but that's how I like to see the game getting played. And unfortunately for a little spell there, it wasn't going our way. But I think we've sort of stuck to our principles. And I think the one thing is we've done the ugly side of the game better. I mean, I thought we competed better. I thought we won headers, we won second balls more. And it was similar to last week. If we do the ugly bits of the game well, we are quality, we've got more than enough to go and beat teams, and like I say, I thought we deserved our win, and I thought it was an entertaining game. I think anybody watching it must have thought it was quite a good match.
And it's the first time this season you've had a goal from a centre-back in the league. First time one of them's got on the end of a set piece, and that sort of thing makes such a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does, because I think we've certainly conceded quite a few from whether it be a centre-back or a centre-forward in set plays, and I said right before the cross came, it's a great time to score, because 42 minutes on the clock, and Big Tim rose really well, great delivery for Robbie, and like you say, that really does make a difference going into the break.
Inevitably, thoughts turn towards the transfer window. A lot of people noticed that Alex Pritchard wasn't involved today. Is that because of a move for him, or was it just tactical?
No, it wasn't anything to do with tactical or a move for Alex. Alex was on the bench. I just wanted to pay tribute to a lot of the lads today. A lot of them were unwell. I mean, with Jacob Murphy, who trained only a couple of days in the week. Cameron Jerome was ill on Wednesday, didn't train. Alex Tete had to come off because his stomach was taking cramps. He's unwell. And Alex Pritchard and Sergio Canos had to get sent home from the stadium today because they were vomiting. So, credit to the lads. And I thought, to be honest, start of the second half, we looked a bit fatigued and a bit tired. But I thought they got their second win, sort of battled through it. But, a lot of them, there seems to be a bug going about at the moment. And the vast majority of the squad have got it in some way, shape or form, really. So, I think they deserve a lot of credit for that.
And in terms of players coming in, you've been linked with Yannick Wilshed of Wigan this morning. Anything in that?
I don't know. I seem to be linked with somebody different every other day. But listen, the way we work, we're trying to get players in, as I think everybody's aware. And until something happens, I'm not going to comment on somebody else's player.
But on this sickness bug thing, that's quite a serious matter. How do you handle that as a club? Is it just making sure that players spend more time away from the training ground? Yeah,
we're going to shut it down Sunday, Monday. We're going to get the cleaners in and make sure that everything's sort of disinfected and all the rest of it. And all the lads will be back Tuesday, fit and ready to go. And obviously Tuesday's the last day of the window, so it probably fits pretty well to leave me freed up for Monday so I can go and try and get a bit of work done.
As long as you're all right.
I'm fine. Even if I wasn't, I'd still be there.
Thanks, Alex. Thank you.
Cheers.